Good morning. Another day of just resting here at Hiker's Rest in Hickory Hollow. 3 things I wanted to share with you today. Yesterday when I was in Gatlinburg and I was reading that book. Great book. Love it. I am thoroughly enjoying it. I read it years ago but kind of totally forgot what was taking place in it. But I'm going to read to you part of what he writes. So it's about this guy who is through hiking the Appalachian Trail. It's April. He's gotten out of the Smokies, like he's just gotten out of the Smokies, getting a ride into Gatlinburg. And this is what he writes in the book. In less than an hour, we were transported from a remote, snowy mountain forest to one of the gaudiest tourist meccas in the United States. And I agree. I was laughing so hard as I was looking around Gatlinburg reading that, going, yes. But I enjoyed my trip. I made the most of it. The other thing was, yesterday, as Julie was taking me into Gatlinburg, we were talking about the rain, all the bear encounters that are taking place in the Smokies right now. She has lots of experience on the AT. Come the end of July, after she does this section in Maine, she would have hiked the AT 3 times. In 2018, she was a through hiker of the AT, so lots of experience. And she made a comment. She goes, with all the rain that we've been getting, I don't think I could do the AT. And I thought to myself, I'm not being a chicken. Between the rain and the bears, I'm glad my knee is giving me problems. And I had to, go to plan B, plan C. Right now, I think this is plan F right now. So it worked out great, but she just kind of reaffirmed that, I'm making the right decisions. Not that I was questioning it too much. It's just nice to know that an expert agrees. Okay, the other thing that I was going to educate you on was during this trip, I didn't bring a stove like to cook with. I wanted to reduce my weight as much as possible. So I started to learn how to cold soak, which is basically you just put food, dehydrated food, freeze-dried food, oatmeal, whatever, in a Ziploc, put some water in it, let it set for a while, and eat it cold. So I made my breakfast today, oatmeal that's been cold soaking. And I threw in some homemade trail mix that I made at home. And if I was on the trail, I would add some peanut butter and some olive oil for additional protein and fats, calories, that type of thing. But sitting around here, I don't need those extra calories. So I'll show you a picture of my cold soak oatmeal and trail mix. It doesn't look like it's not going to be appealing looking, but I'm sure it's going to taste great. Recap of today. I'm just sitting here finishing my supper and bag of Triscuits. And then always the drink of choice, water. Nice quiet day. Got on the phone and talked to lots of family members. That was nice. I have a friend who's attempting to through hike the Continental Divide Trail, and she updates on Facebook. So I was able to catch up with all her entries. I watch a couple of YouTube channels that are through hiking the Appalachian Trail right now and caught up with them. Watched the storms in the mountains. We got a little bit of rain here, but not much. John, the hostel owner, was saying that most of the time the storms in the mountains, they develop in the mountains. But then they go down, they kind of separate. They don't come here. Like the mountains block them and they get the wind from the storms. Just John and I here today. Julie and the persons living in the camper are out on an overnight backpacking trip. So it's just pretty quiet around here. That's it for the day. Tomorrow looks like it's going to be a repeat of today. Good night.